Hello and welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod, and it is day 3723, or if we're not going to follow this calendar, Happy New Year, it's 2024. So in other words, sometime this year we're going to run into day 4000. I'd like to get hyped for that, I really would, but the past has told me not to get hyped for days 1000, 2000, or 3000, as that's not really what Puzzle Quest celebrates. But hey, new devs, new hopes, right? I can keep hoping at least. Here we go. What are we here for today? This guy, Jamie Madrox. Madrox? Is that how you say it? Madrox? It's multiple, man. Hey, John, how's it going, buddy? I hope you had a good holiday. We are here today for that Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. for that dude right there. There he is. Looks kind of, I don't know, flat for that drawing. Is it just me, or is it like facial stuff look weird there? I don't know. It's kind of off. Music's louder than voice? That's odd. Usually I have the volume right here, like every time. Maybe I have it farther than my face than usual. I was a little relaxed. But thank you for the heads up there, John. Tell me if it's better, please. Okay, yeah, I think it was just my distance from the device. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D., Jamie, multiple, Madrox, man. I don't know if you noticed already, but I went over it last time in my my last Crash the Titans right before the end of the year. How Jamie has an easy instant win. I should say instant. An easy win feature to him by getting so many dupes on the board and a way to abuse that. You think Riri is going to go easy? Oh, I think so too. I have plans in my head already, but I'm not trying to jump the gun, that's for sure. First off, let's get that one-on-one out of the way. Actually, before we do that, if you don't mind, I'm going to run back, hit the settings. One-on-ones are always animations on. So, let's set it up early. There we go. Emma Frost, 4-star. This shouldn't be too bad. Emma's usually there to boost tiles, create more tiles, get rid of enemy tiles, hold them back, but she's never been about a big killing hit. She's a support character, so one-on-one against her shouldn't be too bad. The only thing is, I know that if you get too many dupes on the board and she gets her purple tile out, she can kind of lock you down. It's something I've kind of read about, and it makes sense. If Jamie can't do anything, can't make any matches, and Emma locks down his abilities to cast, it becomes a problem. But I don't see that coming. Come on, we're smarter than that, right? I think we are. Let's do a quick run through of his abilities. We did this last time, but let's do it with full power here. Hit Me Again is his black passive, kind of the whole meat and potatoes here of this character. Every time he takes damage, you get to create a dupe on a tile, prioritizing an enemy strike, attack, and protect. It's okay. Followed by the enemy's strongest color. That can't be disabled. So in other words, Cosmo or someone else with power disabling stuff can't really affect him here. You also get 2% extra match damage and 2% reduced damage for every friendly dupe on the board, which, that's cool. I like how they note friendly dupe, because obviously enemy dupes wouldn't work for you. Anyways, at level 5, if 34 or more friendly dupes ever exist, multiple man's team wins the match. Dupes can only be matched away if part of a match 4 or higher. That's how she can lock you down, by the way. So let's say you have almost every tile on the board as a dupe, but it's not quite 34 of them. You have a ton of them out there, though, and every single one of your matches would be a match 3, but it includes a dupe, and there's no match 4s. Well, guess what? You can't win. You got to retreat. It's literally a thing. I've already been read about it on some Reddit stuff. Go check it out. It's out there already. In this one-on-one fight, this could happen. I guess it could kind of happen in other fights, but I feel like there's very few situations where this would come to pass. Anyways, note that 64 tiles is how many tiles is on the screen. So being 34 to win the match means you still have to have more than half the board as dupes in order to get this feature. Lower levels just makes it even higher. Yellow is my own best friend, which is a 0 cost power. Side note, I think this is a beautiful way to run characters in this game. I know there's going to be some people out there that disagree with me, but as the superheroes go, generally speaking, they don't need to like build some sort of cosmic energy power, whatever, in order to do things. You know, Cyclops isn't sitting there like, I can't fire my eye beams, guys. Let me charge up for a minute. You know, Wolverine's not sitting there like, I just don't have it in me to go snicked anytime soon. But, you know, we have this price we pay in this game because it's a video game. Well, here comes Multiple Man. His things cost 0. And they just get better with the more AP you have to spend. And honestly, isn't that how most of these powers should act? Why is it Captain America can only throw a shield when he gets 10 red? He should just be able to throw his shield, and the more red you have, the more damage you're going to do. You know, maybe throw your shield with blue, and you'll do a stun only if so much blue is spent. Stuff like that. I don't know. It's just, I'm a little bit of a rant, a little bit of an off-topic thing here, but I think Multiple Man is a more correct way to depict your superheroes in this game. But that's just me. It also means Doctor Strange is going to get more play. If you can cast all the time, he's going to love going against Multiple Man. Anyways, every time you cast, you're going to drain 10 AP in the selected color of your choice, and then for each 2 AP drained, you get 2 dupes. Basically, it's a 1-to-1 trade. So 10 AP, 10 dupes, right? That means to do the instant win, you need 34 AP you're going to sacrifice. That's not too hard to do. A strength of 109 attack tile for reds. For blues, it protects. Greens, it strikes. Yellows makes a trap. I want to note these traps, by the way. And devs, I hope you did this on purpose. I'm pretty sure you did. You made the character, right? But let me just say it out loud. The trap tile says whenever this tile leaves the board, Multiple Man is healed 1379. That's amazing. Leaves the board means anything, really. Destroyed? Matched away? As long as it's not overwritten, I'm assuming overwriting still disarms it, right? But destroy and match for either team, our team and the enemy team, and it works? Sign me up. More trap characters should work like that. And then the purple ones, same thing. Leaves the board, deals damage to a random enemy. That's amazing. That should happen more and more often with trap tile people, because otherwise these traps, like, overwriting them is disarming them, and you know what, that's fine and fair. If you could do that more, sorry about that, if you could do that more often with your characters, I'll understand the theme of it. But other than that, I think this is how traps should work. You know, they should be a, well, I don't know, trap that you stumble into. And finally, the black, a 3-turn worst enemy repeater tile that deals some damage to himself and the same amount of damage to 2 random enemies. That's okay. I can't see relying on that too heavily. It's nice if you get those trap tiles to heal yourself while you're doing that, but I mean, come on. If you're going to do damage, let's just go with those purple traps, right? I mean, it's just my thought. Anywho, 34 yellow or 34 AP to get that win on that black, right? That's not too hard to get that with this my own best friend deal. And then finally, reabsorb costs 0, but you drain up to, well, at level 3 up to 12, level 5 goes up to 14. For every 2 AP you do spend, reabsorb 1 friendly dupe, destroying those tiles. You get 983 for health for each one back, and then 25% of the AP that would be generated by destroying those dupes in their colors. Which is kind of weird, because each tile is only worth 1 AP. So you would need 4 greens destroyed, so to speak, to get 1 AP back. That's kind of how I'm looking at the math. Maybe I'm off on this here. Maybe I just need to run it to see for real, but anyways. Okay, ready? I'm ready. I've been waiting for this. I kind of want to see how this works. Let's go, Jamie. No intro animation. I love how this is flashing already. Now, I want to note, we could just have used some boosts and started with AP and fired off stuff right off the bat. I'm going to save that tactic for another fight, though. I have ideas and plans. Don't you worry. We'll just do this. Get some AP. The idea of it punching a boop out of it is so great. Oh, it rounds up. Oh, nice, John. Good to know. It's so cool. It's kind of constant, unfortunately, but still, that's fun. Oh, there's these dupe traps. Huh. So wait a minute. Do this again with the... Keeps making dupe traps. That's awesome. So when it leaves the board, deal damage. So let's do it. Wait, I matched it, but... Oh, it's a dupe. So it needs a match 4 to get rid of it. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. So even a match 3 wouldn't kill, hence why she can lock you down. Got it. That's interesting. It like doesn't look any different, but so this will kill it. This green will kill that one purple right there. So let's go for it just to see it. But it didn't really do anything. I mean, did it do much of anything? I didn't see any damage really come out. Interesting. I'm just learning as we go here. Should we start doing this yet? So if I do this, you'll absorb some of the dupes. Match 4 has to be with the trap tiles? Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at that myself because I feel like that should have killed that one. Well, let's match some and see how this rolls. If I do this, yellow, and make them... Let's make them in yellow. Okay. And then I think we're just going to win. So these don't really look like anything different. They just say dupe trap. So if I do it again, and we do it for green... Okay, but greens, the strikes, but they have his face on it. That's interesting. Huh. Okay, so blacks will look like... They look like repeaters. They look like his face, but they count as repeaters. Huh. That's really interesting to see how they make them look. Okay, so obviously reds would look like this. And we win. Huh. Yeah, this is going to go really fast. But I really want to get these matches down pat. Okay, so the trouble here is that Jamie's going to be able to do that right back to us. Now, thankfully, the computer only casts a skill once a turn. So we don't have to worry about him casting that yellow over and over and over again, but he will cast it once per turn. We need to kill him before he can cast enough times to put 34 dupes out there. So, I want to say board shake would be nice, but I don't really know if that was going to help us so much. You just kind of want to knock this dude out. Now, as with most of our one-on-one fights, we like to do heavy hitters. You know, Chasm. Nah, you know we don't do 5 stars unless the match really calls for it. Not on this channel, at least. No reason to. Not to mention, there's all kinds of other people that don't necessarily have it. Pig, John, John, John. You're gonna go ahead and next and say Puck. I'm looking at dupe. It'd be funny if I dupe with dupe. Dupes with dupes. Dupe on dupe action. There you go. That sounds better. Let's make dupe into a brawler. Come on, we can do this. This will be fun. Punch everyone. So, match damage increased by 30% for each AP you have in that color. And we're almost always going to have... You did not think of Puck. But, ugh, Penny, God. It's good. Now I gotta take a drink. Get that taste on my mouth. No. Yeah, this would be the best one. Punch everyone is 30% for each AP they have in that color. So we could definitely get the AP built up there. Dupe might be a good one for the extra damage there, but I feel like we could do better. Unstoppable. Let's pump that up. Dupe's base match damage increased by 225%, and he takes 90% less damage from enemy match damage. Yes, please. We'll learn that one. And be pumping that one up. Probably putting down the blue. Let's check it out, though, just to make sure. Anything else? Probably Dupe just knows. Because that's like defense built in there. Yeah, this one says 18% less damage for each active X-Men on the team, which he is one. Black and green enemy powers cost 1 AP more for each active X-Men on his team. And he uses black and green. But he really doesn't cast black, so it's just the green. But whatever, still. We'll take it. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of him quick with dupe. Dupe on dupe action. No, not Penny. Okay. Although, I mean, I guess you could have made it so I did that if it spent the points. I would have totally done it. And then I would have lost. And then I would have said, see. There's those... I could see the enemy traps? What? Since when can you see the enemy traps? Oh, look at that. That one, I only got one purple because the purple match down there only had, there was 2 trap tiles and only one of them was normal. So I really only gained 1 purple. You don't get the other AP. It is neat that it's not really a traditional trap because we can see them. Huh. Well, now I'm kind of curious. Can you overwrite them? I would assume you can, but now I'm not so sure. 4 in a row purple. Yeah. I don't know where... did I miss it? I must have missed it because I don't see it right now. Yeah, I don't see it right now, bud. Last turn? Oh, my bad. I was just going too fast. Too slow typing. It's all lag. Oh, well, there's the reabsorb animation. Kind of cool. So far we're winning with match damage, but we got to keep it up. Let's get more purple in there because we're going to keep that damage rolling. It's almost like you want to give him green just so he reabsorbs his dupes. You know? Like if you give him enough green, he'll just take care of the potential problem himself. I kind of want to check my match damage here. 299 for purple, 260 for yellow. I bet you it doesn't calculate his punch everyone though. It doesn't do that for America Chavez either, so I wouldn't be surprised. So this would only give me 1 purple AP when I do this. Yep, only give me 1. It kind of makes it somewhat easier to set up a match 4 or 5 because you're putting them in place and they don't move. Oh, ouch. That kind of smarted. Okay. So, will this get rid of a dupe tile if it hits it? I feel like I want to try. Hopefully it hits one. It did not. Shoot. Oh well, I just wanted to see if it would actually work on it. I guess I'll take that. He's actually winning the fight now, which is kind of scary. Give me that. Okay, he needs to stop winning the fight right now. I did not think it was going to go this way, but here we are. Extra attack tiles. Oh, that's right. I can't match them away. Wow. So here's the problem. I didn't realize that it was just going to go down like this, but now the text makes more sense. The reabsorb trap removal does damage to you. It does. Because it's anytime they leave the board. Wow. Well done, Multiple Man. That's a dangerous character. We're just going to have to play hardball next time around because I don't know if we're going to win this one now. Not without some good cascade. I mean, he's got so many tiles out there now that are his. I don't have any choice but to take this team up now. Chasm. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. We just need to not take him as a joke. Like, well, I wasn't taking him as a joke. I wasn't treating him like a huge threat, that's for sure. So he won from there. Don't worry. Come on. Come back, get back on the horse. I'm just gonna treat him like he should be treated in the first place. 4-star, red, blue, black. Come here, Karnak, and I got someone for you to punch. Is that okay? I think it is. Will it work for you? I think it works for me. If this doesn't work, my next option, and I'm not joking here, is Polaris. And I say it because there's a ton of special tiles out there. That should... Honestly, let's just do that now. Can we switch to Polaris now? I kind of want to see... Does this count all her tiles? You know what I'm saying? If they're all special, if all these dupes count as special tiles, she should be hitting for all of that. Right? So... When team matches or destroys, blah, blah, blah. That's nice. Particle accelerator. I feel like if we put this up, like put that up, I'm actually going to put down the blue for a moment. I feel like this is going to do it. The star player starts deals 232 damage for each special tile on the board. Well, if he's going to keep making special tiles like that, dude's going to pay. That's my thought. Let's see what this does. Okay, so just give me this match 4 right now. It's funny, it's going to be one of the persons with the most animations versus one of the persons with the most animations. Okay. I'm trying to see where to match next. No stuns allowed, so it almost doesn't matter about making the blue. Well, you know what? Maybe it does. If I can make some strikes. Oh, that counted. That's actually making me protects. Then he has to overwrite my stuff. Huh. That's really interesting. It's kind of like a fight over the tiles. So now they took all my tiles over, but don't worry, we'll get them back. Greens were strikes, I think. Right? Right. I believe they are. Match 4 gets rid of them, right? So this works. Oh, those are attacks. So yeah. Yeah, this is working quite fine. She is really hurting him for daring, I say, to have all the special tiles out. Polaris screws over Multiple Man. Okay. I mean, come on. She was already top tier, but here it's still her crown, baby. Good to know. That's kind of cool how that works. Okay, let's get to the Thanos stuff. We're gonna just put in the loners. Polaris, queen of MPQ. She really is. It's scary how good she is. Put in a loner here, and just bring in Thanos. 3-star, 5-star, it don't matter. Just get rid of these punks. I guess we'll start here. Here we go. Uh-oh, animations. No. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. There we go. Next one. Put in the loners. The loners. Let's go. Okay, the first fight coming up where we actually get to pick people that we care about. Toughen up. Okay, we got a sentry in there, a pyro, and a mutation. There's really nothing to write home about here. It's an easy fight. We could throw in almost anyone we want. But let's see who they give us as one of our have-to-use peoples, our essentials. 4-star Professor X. Interesting. Didn't see that coming. Okay. I mean, I guess the affiliation matches. Well, I mean, that's not really going to help him per se. I mean, I guess he can lock down some of the tiles like we saw him do. Like if you get 3 or more, right? You can, they can't move those tiles. It makes it easier to make match 5s and hence master plan, I should say, can go kick in more often. Because of that, actually, I'm going to upgrade this. I think I'm going to reduce Psychic Convergence. Because I feel like Multiple Man is going to do a good job putting out enough tiles as it is. Blind Spot's going to help us pump up tiles. And I'm pretty sure that'll pump up and boost Multiple Man's tiles too. Anyways, for here, let's find some 4-stars that'll be fun. Obviously, anyone that we can pump AP with to let Multiple Man cast more often will be fun. An easy gimme that I want to do pretty in one of the nodes coming up would be Vulture. I'm not going to do it now. This is kind of too easy to run on that. There was a couple people that came to mind, and I don't want to go too hard on this. Here we go. Dark Beast. This is a good one. I want to see how this works because, Dark Beast says if a friendly match includes a friendly special tile, gain 3 additional AP. And, Jamie likes having extra AP to spend. So let's go ahead and try it. Let's get rid of this sentry first. He's a jerk and we all know it. We will take this red, please. Thank you. Okay, so nice choice, popcorn merchant. Hey, Dark, how's it going, buddy? Oh, thank you very much for the subscription. I love it. Love it, Dark. Thanks, man. We did ring in a really good 2024. We always have a little gathering of our own over here. Okay. My own best friend. So drain up the 10 AP in the selected color, and then for every 2 AP drain, create 2 dupes. It says black makes the worst enemy repeater tile. So if I'm going to do this. I want to see if I put it on black. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. I wanted one down here. Can I do it again? I mean, I guess I could. What if we put it on purple? I'm trying to figure out a way to get more AP for these characters to use together in some sort of semblance of a teamwork. There we go. This is something I wanted to use right here. Thank you for the extra black. Oh, Master Plan just screwed him up. I kind of forgot all about that. Okay. I didn't expect to be in such a position, so I'll just take this. Dark Beast is just screwing people over right now because of all the black we've gained. That's to be expected. It was something different. I'll just do this. Get some AP. I mean, we'll just kill him right now. Master Plan, right? I didn't really get to test out what I wanted to test out, but I think it'll work. There's so many of those dupes on the board. It says if a match includes a friendly special tile, and hey, if a dupe is a part of it, that's a friendly special tile, right? I'd get 3 extra AP with it. We've already got one of the auto wins out. But that was the one-on-one fight. Self-inflicted damage makes dupes. Note scribbling. That's funny. Makes you wonder, like, ideas of, like, putting in, like, 4-star Carnage or 3-star Thanos. You know, people just to trigger their own self-damage hits again. But, yeah. We don't need to go that hard with it. Havoc. They gave us a really bitter 5-star for this one. I don't like this. Thank God we have him champed, but it's not like he's that great. I know that we put everything into reds before, though. We just want to do single hitting damage. Really, though, it's gonna be about multiple mana. Let's just call it what it is. We want more AP options. I still think Dark Beast is a good one for the making use of the special tiles, but let's move on. More ideas, right? This is why I pay you the big bucks. Get that big brain working. Need more good teams, my faves. That's fun. My favorite mutant, boyfriend to Polaris. Makes him the king of MPQ. Ooh, throwing around titles, I see. Okay. I don't know if that's really so deserved, but okay. I see you. Mr. Negative. I'm curious here. His yellow says if there are more than 6, destroy all strike, attack, protect tiles, dealing damage equal to 225% of the total strength. Destroy tiles do not deal damage or generate AP if used while Mr. Negative, blah, blah, blah. But this says dupes can only be matched away if part of a match for only matched away. So I bet you they can be destroyed with abilities. This just says they can only be matched away if part of a match 4 or higher. That's what was my question there. Still, I wonder if this will help a lot. Because if there's so many tiles out there on the board, I bet you if you get enough yellow to do this, yeah, you could probably do a lot of damage to Mr. Negative real fast. Let's try to experiment. All right. I don't know. I guess we're gonna run with. There's no cascades available. Are you kidding me? Not seeing a single one. Okay, fine. Move the sun down. Cascades would be nice game. Any of them? I want to get more AP at once than just 3. Get rid of this thing. One match being the computer was stuck moving around the same dupe colors since they wouldn't match with just 3. There was no other match available. It was such a long slog. Yuck. That sounds horrible. No one likes a long slog of a game. Hence, chasm versus chasm fights. Ugh. If anyone doesn't know, just don't do it. Okay? Okay, let's start casting some of these off. Well, actually, I'm waiting to get enough yellow. If I can get enough yellow... And it shouldn't be too hard. Let me do this. Take that. I was hoping for a match 5. Awesome. It was just literally a hope in the dark that would happen. Why? Just because. I have 11 yellow now. Beautiful. So, let's go over here. I'm going to do this using purple. Wait, no, not purple. Blue. Then do this using red. I mean, no, I only got 1 red, so it wouldn't make any tiles. You need at least 2. So green. So technically right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dupes on the board. Experiment is, will this destroy them? Do they count as strikes, attacks, and protects? Was that a cheap way to get a bunch of tiles to have Mr. Negative do his magic? And I gotta do it on this. Is it on her? It is on her. Okay. Here we go. It did. It worked. And that did a decent amount of damage. That's kind of cool. I was wondering if that would really work. Neat. So, anything else I could run with that real quick? Team Mark variant. I don't think so. I mean, you still need like Polaris to duplicate the tiles. You still need Captain Marvel gets the extra yellow AP because of strikes being destroyed. I don't think you could really do anything with this. Nice happy thought though. Let me take that match 5 while we're here. Okay, so now let's look at this a different way. Remember, I said 34 AP is an instant win. I'm counting my AP now. I have 18 purple, 9 black, so that's 27, plus 7 red, that's 34. So, want to test it out with me? Here we go, black. Purple. I don't have enough purple left to do it again, do I? I don't know. Red. Let's put the yellows up there for good measure, too. So I still have purple left, but there's no purple tiles. Let's see what it says. Power will have no effect. Okay, so we don't have enough to do more. But it's okay. We'll just take this match 5 and have fun with it. So now we have more red. But it's going to drain it, isn't it? Even just though it's making 1. Oh, it overwrote enemy tiles. That's right. Nice. I like how it overrides the enemy tiles. It's really, really handy. I could do this for no good reason. Whose green repeater is that? You? You can get snared. There you go. Anyways, Sure. I guess I will move this one. Oh, wow. Mr. Negative just strengthened these? Are you kidding me right now? Yes, he did. Ha! Mr. Negative just strengthened all of his dupes. I kind of forgot that was an option. Okay. That's super fun right there. Dupe boost. Why would Kitty as well? I would assume so. I would assume Kitty would do this as well. Mr. Negative seems like he's going to have a lot of good friends. I mean, this also implies, though, that Craven would be good against him. Craven would constantly be not negating, but like removing things. Craven would hurt him. 4-star Luke Cage would be potentially be able to remove his tiles, his dupes, when when Multiple Man casts the power. I think there's some play here. I probably should have moved to that other guy, shouldn't I? This guy over here. Can I do something else with this real quick? Probably can. Maybe we should do some reabsorption. Oh, I don't have any green. Haha, that would help to have green, wouldn't it? So if we do this with blue. And do this with purple. Do it with black. There's no effect. Okay, not much else I could do. I mean, I guess I just take this green and walk away. I like how Havoc does nothing this fight. Traps. Okay. So Mr. Negative boosted him again. Oh, wow, that boost is nice. Okay. We'll just do this. Hey, we got some green now. So you can't just win by getting 34 AP. The moral of this story is you have to have the tiles existing to do it. So you just can't bank on getting 34 AP and casting your way to victory. You got to make sure you have the tiles present to do it as well. So you need a little bit of board shake, a little bit of flexibility in what colors you're going to use. And that's fine. We just have to make sure that stuff is, well, present. Okay. Need 34 to do it, to get that win. Okay, back to the Thanos. Loner. Come on, Ascended Wolverine. You could be, we can test out your new hit points here with Thanos. Poor Havoc needs a revamp in the worst way. He does. He's pretty horrible. It's not even like he does bad. It's just he's kind of useless now. He's basically all about damage output, but he doesn't have anything for passives. He requires way too much AP. He just kind of sits there like a lump until you happen to get them enough AP to do something. He reminds me of a different version of Namor. Okay, so let's roll with. Oh, that's right. This is Thanos. So I was thinking too hard on a Thanos match. All right, next Thanosable one. Loner, Cyclops, and Thanos. That hurts the Queen's boyfriend psyche. I'm sure when he goes to bed at night, he forgets all about it. All right, that's done. No more Thanos stuff. Here we go. Day 2, toughen up. Let's go with what I wanted to roll with. I wanted to do 4-star, Vulture, boost the black, boost the black. You get the idea? I think you do. Never read the comics so long. Are they still together then? Comics were like soap operas. Couldn't keep up at times. Your guess is good as mine, Dark, or probably better than mine. Okay, here we go. Fun times ahead. We have enough black. Up in the skies with you. Let's make those dupes. And let's get another little bit of black just for good measure. It's been 84 years, John. No. Okay, we got 5 yellow plus 3 red, that's 8. Plus 5 blue, that's 13. Plus 8 green, that's 21. Plus 8 purple, that's 29. Plus 6 black, that's 30. That's 35, right? So we'll do it on red. Although it doesn't round. You notice that? I had 3 red and it didn't make enough red dupes to cover that because I had 3 red. It didn't round it. Well, it didn't round up, I should say. But we're going to roll through with this anyways. Nope, doesn't round up. And that's fine. We don't want this to be like totally unfair, but it's really good to see the math and how it works. Purples. And blacks. Not quite enough. That's close though. It's got to be close. Does it tell you how many you have? We have 30 right now. 30 dupes. Can multiple man sit in the way on one of these hits? Like, does he really tank for anything? 85 in black is his strongest. And everyone else is kicking his butt. Okay, so he's not going to tank anytime soon. Let's just make some AP and wait for the next turn. Come on, take your match 4 of green. Vulture's going to make me a bunch more AP. There we go. And then we go out there and we do this again. Do the reds. Do the blues. And that's a win. Vulture makes it easy. He's making you green. He's making you blue. He's making you a small amount of red, but it's still there. And it's usable. And then, of course, if you really want to dip into your black, you could do that too. Vulture makes that easy. Obviously, Peggy will make that. Peggy and the opposing team will make that slower, but the option's still there. Cool. That's one option. Havoc, you're just going to slow us down, my dude. Ugh. Okay. Not much I could do about that, though. I am curious. If I go into Havoc here and go for supports, I mean, Krakoa is just sitting here doing nothing. Abilities used by allied mutant characters deal 6% more damage for each shared affiliation among mutants on their team. Once per battle, if an allied mutant goes down to 50% life or less, each other allied mutant random fires an ability with 50% less damage and healing. Havoc, you can put that on for us. It's not really the best support I have, but I mean, I figured it'd be fun to use. Words hurt, man. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with a solid partner to help Jamie and make up for Havoc. Well, we'll figure it out. I'm scrolling all the way down because I want to see some of these new people have these really fun ways of making AP. I'm not going to use Namora per se, but I do want to see something. Destroys enemy protects. I was looking to see if it destroyed friendly protects, and if so, did it count, you know, his dupe protects, but nope, it does not. Okay, just wanted to see. Don't hurt me. What's that? Almost want to weak havoc some Maddox tanks. Yeah, you kind of do. One of the last 4 stars that came out before. So what? You want this girl here? Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur? You know, to be fair, her Dino Dance Party should get a ton, and I mean a stupid amount of scrap points. Because these things spin around for only 5 purple, right? They spin around and destroy any special tiles that were rotated. And there should be tons out there. And every one of them that's gone gets a scrap point. And then you use this to just, you know, send someone to the moon. So, I mean, this could be really good in a small way. Multiple Man could fuel her scrap points. Oops, not 3s. We'll leave it there for a second. It could be fun. I wanted to fuel AP, but you know, I guess we could go off on a different tangent with it. I'm trying not to take Riri and Mockingbird too lightly. You know, it's kind of dangerous when you do that. I'm not sure who else I would even put in there though. I kind of want to like abuse AP generation, but like Melinda, for example, right? Melinda would be an example of this. She's got a blue stun, which is nice to use. And this shield training. Whenever an ally takes at least 10% of the total health and damage, you get a burst of healing. When an ally would deal at least 8% of the enemy's total health and damage, they gain 3 AP in the strongest color. But I don't think we're going to deal 8%? Maybe? Do you think we will? I don't know. What does Multiple Man do right now? Whoa. That's a big attack tile. And strike tiles. And, maybe we will. Maybe we will. That's possible. Maybe we should try that. I don't know. That's not bad. There's many AP batteries besides Vulture and I am 40, and Vulture is superior since he can get enough going constantly even going in the air. Yeah, I mean, I hear that. I almost wonder if 5-star Marvel can destroy his dupe strikes for extra yellow and keep that rolling too. Although that's just kind of like it's kind of silly really when you think about it. It's like a little extra work for what? Yeah, I'm not seeing so much more that I would like to do with it. There's a few options, but nothing that great. We already used Dark Beast because special tiles. Remember, we're talking about special tile fuel here. So you're getting AP and you're making special tiles. So we used and abused Polaris earlier with that. Dark Beast got used for it. Vulture just made AP. You didn't deal with the special tiles. I don't think we have too many other functions like this, unless I'm forgetting one, which is totally possible. But yeah, I'm not seeing it. It's not reaching out at me. How about 5-star land? Anyone in 5-star land that could do that? I mean, I guess technically Gambit could. Because Gambit's black is going to make us purple and red, but we don't have to not cast it. His abilities are yellow and green. We could use that purple and red every turn. That's kind of fun, right? Saw a team on YouTube. I want to see if Pi discovers it. Well, the team I already know about. I don't know if you caught my last vid, John, was Hawkeye and Coulson with them, because you could just start with a boosted AP and then just obviously cast something and then all of a sudden you have AP. and you're making AP with Hawkeye over and over again, if Gambit blocks it, you are screwed. You're true. You're correct with that, but I can't imagine he would block it. Yeah, Hawkeye and Coulson, because Hawkeye makes crazy AP with countdowns, and obviously Coulson's making free countdowns. So I'm gonna try this out. I want to see what Gambit does with this here. We'll get free AP. See what we can do. I'll boost a little bit here. Nah, let's not boost. Let's just try au naturel. The idea here, and I know I usually say this in this video. Let's say it again. Got to destroy the decoy first. They're generating green AP, so Riri can do her green uppercut. Meanwhile, they're trying to build up blue for her blue, so she can smack you pretty hard, and then also generate a ton of red for either her to really maim 2 people on your team, or just destroy 1 single person, or she can use the red for 2 killer countdowns, but at least they're only countdowns. Meanwhile, they have these passives that you don't want to ignore either, but at the end of the day, Decoy goes first, then Riri because of the big damage, then Mockingbird because, well, that's the game. So, let's move on. We'll just take this match 4 right here. And so will they. You know, they'll just fall right into it. So we're generating 3 purple and 3 red every turn, right? Right? Come on. Gambit, do your thing. I'll take the purple into black. So we just generated 5. We have 5 red, 7 purple now. So every 2 turns. You're right, it is every 2 turns. I thought it happened more often. That's kind of a shame. That's not cool. Yikes. I thought this was better than that. Oh well. We'll make do. It's a 2-turn repeater. Yeah. Lame. Okay. Well, we'll make do with it. Pre-nerf 1 turn? Yeah, I think it was pre-nerf. That shows you how little I used Gambit, you know, since his nerf. Miles will use this AP, though. We're not going to use it with Gambit, that's for sure. I guess I will do this. I love how it still doesn't destroy that 1 red dupe over there because it wasn't part of the match 4. It has to be part of the match 4 to actually count. That's so crazy. Problem, like John said, you might not be able to fire the red and purple versions of his power if Gambit says no and his repeater always says 2 turns. I already did fire it though. Think my red's only at 3 red and 3 purple. I fired it last time, so these things are big traps, right? So if I line them up, they're just basically hurting themselves big time, right? So if I match that team up, I'm lining up 4 of those traps for them to just go right into. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. I gotta do it. I gotta see it. Oh, it was a random enemy. Okay. It hits random enemies. I thought that decoy was going to be dead, but it spread the damage out. Okay. Good to know. Probably get rid of this temporal warp. We don't want that around, right? Uh-oh. Multiple mans up front. We're making dupes. Okay, we have a decent amount of black, and no one on the team is using that. So, here we go. I feel like I should use the green to heal him. Right? I feel like that's what I should be doing right now. There we go. It's still good. Then I can go back in. What would I use that on? Probably nothing right now. I'm going to grab this red before they do, because that's a charge tile. And there they go. They grabbed a red anyways. I wanted to switch over to Riri. I feel like I should still do that. She's going to hurt me, and that's not cool. Havoc's like, why am I here? Why am I here? Someone tell me what I did wrong. Yeah, let's get this red. So now they can't gain that red AP from those tiles. And her red costs 11. Whew. That could have been bad. But hey, it's not now. Her blue costs 9. She's close to casting that too. Yuck. I don't want her getting the blue either. I gotta hope a red doesn't fall. Yeah, but blue fell into place. So that's still happening. Shoot. Will countdowns overwrite dupes? I would think the only dupes you could overwrite would be traps, because that's the nature of a trap, right? I think a trap dupe would be overwritten, but I don't think reds, blues, and greens, being the strike, attack, and protect dupes, would be overwritten. I'm just theorizing here, though. Yeah, this blue's going to get me. So what if I did... Should I eat some of the tiles with that? No, I don't have any green to eat with. I guess I should just take the purple, let Gambit take the hit. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Come on, Gambit, take the hit for us. And there's the red. They got the red. Oh boy. So we didn't do enough damage to Riri. I don't think we're going to make it out of this one. I don't see it. I don't think we have enough dupes to really do anything with it. I have 18 dupes. I don't have enough AP rolling around right now. We could try. So let's throw out the yellows. And we'll throw out the blues. And we throw out the purples. And we still don't have enough. Oh, well. She's going to fire it off, and someone's going to get hurt. If I keep multiple man up front, I mean, he won't take the hits, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think I could keep him up front. I'd have to match yellow, and there's not any yellow matches around. In fact, the only match I can see is that team up, and that's it. Final meal. Yeah. So who's this mean? It means Gambit. So Gambit's gonna be my final survivor right now. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Multiple Man might just survive because of his dupes. He takes less damage. So he did. He survived because of all of his dupes. That's fine. Oh, look at all that red they still have. They still have all that red? What? Why? Why do they have all that red still? I have 29 dupes on the board right now. I have this red and this blue and this purple, and I can't cast anything with it. I'm trying to. I don't think this will work, but I'm gonna do it. Wait a minute. These are yellow traps. I could totally. If there was a match 4 with these yellow traps, I could heal myself a ton. But whatever. Okay, there goes Gambit. Multiple man is left.
This does mean Mockingbird can't put down her countdowns, and if Gambit's up front, the dupe should blunt the damage. Never mind. It's all good. It's all good, man. I have how many dupes out there? 30. And there is room for yellows, so let's throw it out there. So we have 32 now. There you go, 34. It worked. Just wasn't as good as we wanted it to be. So Gambit produces AP and it works. Those dupes definitely did protect him. Those dupes did their great job shielding multiple man from damage. But it's not worth Gambit's slow trickling of AP in. God. To think if Gambit is slow, think of Captain Marvel's green. Jeez, that's even slower. But there we go. Costly victory, but victory nonetheless. Yeah. Thanks, Havoc, for your duty. Anyways, Jamie Maddox, that was his days 1 and 2 of Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. We took down Riri, Mockingbird, and the decoy using an unorthodox option with Gambit. We'll use better ones next time. We just wanted to see what would happen, right? Anyways, thanks for whatever, right, Havoc? You stood there and took the hits like a champ. And did like mediocre match damage. Oh well. Okay. Thank you very much for joining me, John. Dark, my music I think stopped too a couple minutes ago. It's kind of weird. But anyways, thanks for joining me as always, and I'll see you guys within a couple days for a Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. for part day 3 and 4 for Multiple Man. Later, everybody.